Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a team from the ACC, the Purdue Boilermakers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the Boilermakers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
But a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long. It allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Purdue. Just ran away from the defense. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up for this offense. To throw, it's Reed. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Well, he extended the play, but doesn't find the receiver open and goes down.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Extending the play now. In the clear at the 25. They make the stop just short of the mark where it's getting 4th down and inches. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball.
Heads-up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. No press here. The defense backing away. Dropping back. It's Reed. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And they finally make the stop, but a huge gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory down at the 49. And the Aggies come up to the line and crank the tempo up here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, A&M.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When a quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the Boilermakers offense heads back out onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Change of direction. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was 3rd down and inches, lower the shoulder, get the 1st down.
First down and 10 now. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. The game makes it second and medium. Here comes a handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
First down here for this offense. Back to pass. It's Reed. Looks like he's going to run it. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Yeah, he's come to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And this pass is caught. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Fights through the tackle. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And then first down, right back to the running game. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Catch made on the right side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Second down after that short completion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The sure hands. It's Campbell. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And the Aggies looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Tries to get loose on the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and clean the lead before the break. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. They'll try to run for the first down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And now the kicking team has called for a timeout before the kickoff. Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Quick throw on fourth down to the left side. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Back to throw. It's Reed. Catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas A&M. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Kickoff team is on the field to put this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Touchdown, Purdue. Made the defense look slow that time. And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Here's the kickoff team now. Set to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. Finds room at the 30. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. He fires this throw and is intercepted. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Got him. He's sacked. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this match. And to me, it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the second sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking downfield. It's Reed. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch is made down the middle. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Offense looking to throw the ball. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. The onside kick works as they steal a possession here. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll hand it off. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. A handoff to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Oh, they need 8 yards on 4th down to keep this drive going. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now. using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
So Purdue's offense trots back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They'll run it to the left. Get some space around the 30. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Past the 20. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermakers. They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Aggies offense back on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Now it's 2nd down here. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Quick throw over the middle. It's caught downfield. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Catch made down inside the 20. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The Aggies will come to the line to run the hurry-up. That's a design quarterback keeper. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. He's moving out of the pocket. And he's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, A&M. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the 2nd half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the 2nd half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So the Boilermakers offense heads back out onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They'll tackle him right at the 31. The game makes it second and medium.
Well, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of blocking in on him to negate his big play ability.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Using his legs here. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting close to the midfield.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll test the right side here. He'll earn the first down, but paid for it with a hard hit.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a two-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
The Boilermakers come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
So after consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on third and very long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Look at this. He'll go deep again. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out. He's got some space. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. The defense stops him short of the markers, and now it's fourth down. Fourth down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Dropping back, it's Reed. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Here comes Purdue's offense back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Hand off to the back. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Trying to extend the play. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Purdue. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to recover the football. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? They're going to run it here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Aggies enter the final minute of play, just hoping to run the clock out now. Here's the handoff. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down after that previous play. To throw, it's Reed. Running back has it on a screen now. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
And the defense will stop the clock with a timeout here. 25 seconds remaining. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's looking deep here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. He's moving out of the pocket. He's got a lot of time. Now sends this one deep to the right. Picked off, a crucial turnover. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, my gosh. This defense got exactly what they needed. An interception at the right time to get the ball back to their own quarterback and offense to go down and potentially win this game.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's going to pull it down and run. Breaks loose at the 40. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain curve, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them, and how fitting a close game in the national championship.